Did that split, did that drill. Champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Now a carry for Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, 82.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Browns nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
To the running back.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Man, 5-7. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now a play fake. Wentz. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
That's good.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the run.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick-6. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp. Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Browns, nothing.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw is Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Got a man. He finds Sanders.
Complete.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the 2nd half.
And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
On the throw.
Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Curtis Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Browns 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on second and inches. Now Wentz. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Wentz now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an and a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Check. No. Check 52. Slip. Lefty. Hey, switch gears. Corky, 82, Corky. Go.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wentz to throw again. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Wentz's pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
82.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
No, check that. We got Mike 50. Hey, let's get in them holes. Hey, Mike 52. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
LOL.
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
3rd and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Throwing is Wentz. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey. 4 down. 52.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. 30.
Come on,
past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Extra point right down the middle. And that
Rounds 3.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Mike 52. Got you, boy. Check 52's the mic. Check.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Miles, 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
What we got?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. Going to give this time to the tailback. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Where's 52? Watch 52. Rip right.
87.
Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Finding Knox there, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a lot of of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go? Heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Double time. 4 down. 52.
57.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick-6. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
48-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike 2 is the Mike 2. Hey, we got our 5th. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
657.
Play action. Now Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So that one will be accepted. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That one looks like he'll throw here. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Philadelphia.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
18. Pioneer.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Just like that. Just like that. Mike 19. Mike 19. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 19. Mike 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Yards to go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 22. Mike 22. 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Mike 22, he's coming. Here we go. Mike 22. Mike 22.
Oh, a strip. The ball comes out.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.